Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. It's been a bit. Yeah, I haven't done many videos in a while. Don't know, just haven't felt in the mood, and don't really want to make videos when I'm not in the mood. I thought I'd do something a little bit different today, but I've been wanting to do for a bit. Thought I'd rank something that I like, and I thought I would start off with Disney Channel shows that I have grown up watching. So yeah, I'm gonna do a rank system on the Tier Maker website, and yeah, it's gonna be real fun. It's my first time like screen recording my laptop, so fingers crossed it goes all well. And yeah, let's get into it. I think Disney Channel was in a lot of people's lives growing up. It's kind of, I guess, maybe not as much anymore with Disney Plus being a thing. Don't know really how that works now, but yeah, like it was a very big like staple for me growing up. I didn't have Disney Channel growing up because in Australia you needed cable for that, which we didn't have. I got it like in my last year of high school, and that was pretty much it. And yeah, but we would get it here in Australia on Saturday mornings on Saturday Disney, so they'd play a lot of Disney shows then, and that's how I would watch. And then when I got older, I would watch them like by downloading or on YouTube or something. So yeah, a lot of these ones that I'm going to be, I've been trying to find a different rank and different tiers, and there's this one's got a whole lot of Disney Channel shows. A lot of them I haven't watched because some of them came out before or after I was watching Disney Channel, so a lot of them I'm not going to rank because I haven't seen them. Very rusty at filming, so let's see how this goes. So I've got my laptop and we've got the tier ranking. We have the different tiers. We have God tier, which is elite, amazing, great. Then we have That's My Jam, which is a reference from That's So Raven, being like, yeah, it's my jam. It's like, not the best, but it's great. Then we have Wiggle Room. I don't know if people will know this, but it's in an episode of Jonas where Nick wears track pants, or I don't know what you guys call them in America. Joggers, I think they're called, the long pants, and he's like, there's more wiggle room because they keep eating a lot of pizza in that episode, which it's not my favourite episode, but I do prefer season 2 songs over the season 1 songs of Jonas, but I thought like it's a little bit of wiggle room, it's good, but it's not great.
Have you guys tried sweatpants? There's a lot more wiggle on them.
And then we have Everybody Makes Mistakes, classic Hannah Montana. Maybe it shouldn't have been made. Maybe I didn't like it, maybe I just didn't finish it. So yeah, and then we have the one that is Didn't Watch. So, I'll put some things in there that I've heard about and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I thought we might start off with, some legendary stuff. We might start off with That's So Raven. It's obviously going to go into God tier because, iconic. It's one of the first shows I remember watching from Disney Channel, and I loved it. Just loved the comedy. I loved like, it was so, like physical comedy, and like the three friends were just so amazing. And then you had, the brother Corey and everything. It was a great time from when I watched, and I always liked watching it on the Saturday morning, like, when I would get up and watch, and it's such a great show and people still quote it. So that's definitely going to go in God tier because amazing. I know That's My Jam is, the one below it, but it's not going in there because it's great. Next we will do Sweet Life with Zack and Cody. I don't think I watched this until a little bit later in life, I have to be honest, because like obviously I didn't have Disney Channel growing up. We'd only get what was shown on that one Saturday morning. I think they played a lot more of the Sweet Life on Deck when I was more of a teenager on Saturday Disney. But I did like it, and I haven't watched every episode, but I do like it. But I'm gonna put it in That's My Jam. It's not my favourite, but I do like it. And I'm a twin as well, so love when there's anything to do with twins. Just the amazing, the four kids, teens and all that, in the show were just like so great. It was Brenda and Ashley just doing some amazing comedy, and then there's Dylan and Cole just being great, and hilarious as always. So we'll do That's My Jam, and we might as well go with the one that comes after it. Where is it? Where's Sweet Life on Deck? There we go, Sweet Life on Deck. I'm gonna put in Wiggle Room. I do like this show, but I feel like I liked Sweet Life more than Sweet Life on Deck. It was like, I thought it was just like a new show altogether. Like I would watch and be like, why are they on a boat? Where did the hotel go? And yeah, so obviously like I liked that they moved away from more, you know, teen, they moved away from more childish stuff, obviously because the boys were kids, but then they moved on to all these like great storylines. But it's not my favourite. I do like it though, you know, if it's on randomly somehow I'll watch it. Maybe like I might watch the pilot episode of it if you call it that. But yeah, I really liked it. I kind of like how Disney did the whole, we're gonna keep the one show but then just change it up a little. So yeah, next we shall go with, you know what, we'll go back with Raven and do Raven's Home. I've only watched like the two episodes because when it got announced it was coming back, I was like, oh my god, that's so cool, they're bringing it back. And I've only watched like 1 or 2 episodes and hasn't been my favourite, you know, and I think they're on its 3rd season now, and I don't think Chelsea's going to be in it anymore, so I'm just like, yeah, like, everybody makes mistakes. It's still on air, but you know, it's not my kind of thing. Maybe, you know, I am an adult, so it's probably not directed towards me, but yeah, it's just not my thing. So next we're going to go with Sunny with a Chance. I did love this show. It came out definitely in my later teens. Definitely like, you know, when I was like in year 11 or 12. Very huge Demi fan. Loved and supported everything. So I was just like, yeah, I'll give it a go. And they would always, I would get to watch it on Saturday Disney, but not really. Because, you know, Saturday Disney were kind of like a little bit behind where they wouldn't show you the full new episodes and you'd have to wait a while. So you'd have to like try and find something on YouTube. But I would always buy the DVDs, and all the Disney DVDs always come out the same day, so it'd be like Jonas and Wizards and Sunny, so I would try and buy those around the same time. They were expensive. I still do have the DVDs, but I do like Sunny with a Chance, but I think I'm gonna put it in That's My Jam. It's, I don't know, like I did like it, and it's, you know, it was like sketch and all that kind of stuff, which I really liked, but it wasn't my favourite. I'm definitely more of a Demi singer fan than a Demi acting fan. And not saying that they aren't great, but I don't know, I preferred, you know, other things that they've done. So yeah, we'll put in That's My Jam for Sunny. And I guess we'll go with So Random as well. And I think I watched 1 episode of that. And obviously with everything that happened, they had to try and figure something out. You know, Demi went to treatment, they didn't really know what to do, that people obviously had contracts, I'm guessing. So it was just kind of a weird situation. You know, when you watch the show, you know, Chad, he like, obviously him and, you know, Sunny are dating and everything. I mean, they ended up on the breakup and all that, but you know, they were like dating and everything, but he always loved his show, but always made fun of the So Random cast. And then it's like, yeah, Chad's gonna come over to the sketch show, and I'm just like, I don't think that would happen. So I'm gonna put it in Everybody Makes Mistakes, because maybe it shouldn't have happened. But hey, it happened, and I think I watched 2 episodes. I'm pretty sure Joe was on an episode. So we'll go with Phineas and Ferb next. It's pretty iconic. I remember when it first came out, I was like, it's animated, it's on Disney Channel, but then you watch and you're like, this is hilarious, this is amazing. So it's gonna go in God tier, and I think it's still great. Like, you can still watch it now. I haven't watched it in a while, but I feel like you could just turn it on and be like, yeah, that's really cool, really like that. I do follow Dan on TikTok. He makes some great TikToks and he's creating new TV shows, but I think it's just such a great show. Like, it's just like these 2 random, you know, stepbrothers or whatever coming together and creating some random crazy things and adventures, and the sister just trying to get them in trouble. But I remember I think it was in 2009. Pretty sure it was, because I'm pretty sure I saw the Jonas Concert movie adverts all on the TV. But me and my family went to Thailand, and then we're coming back, so we had to stop over in Malaysia for a number of hours, so we got a hotel just so we didn't have to sit in the airport and we could like rest. And I remember the only thing that I really wanted to watch was Disney Channel, because there was nothing else really on, and they would only be playing Phineas and Ferb the whole time. It was great. So I was just, it's like one of those memories you're just like, yeah, I remember that. But yeah, I really like it. I think it's still like great, and it's still fun, and I think kids can still watch it now, and I think adults can still watch it now. So I'm putting it in God tier, say what you will. But yeah, we'll go with another classic, Lilo and Stitch. I'm definitely more of a movie Lilo and Stitch fan than a TV Lilo and Stitch fan, but I do remember watching a lot of this growing up. Don't remember any of the plots, but then again, it's Lilo and Stitch. They probably get up to havoc and all that, but I don't remember too much about it, but I do love Lilo and Stitch, so I'm gonna put it in That's My Jam. Don't know if it's on Disney Plus here, but who knows. But I really liked it. I have a lot of I'm literally wearing Stitch pajamas. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, and I got my Disney top on as well. But I'm literally wearing Stitch pajamas. But I do prefer the Stitch movie more, so we'll keep it at that. We'll get a few others out of the way that I haven't watched. I can't really read some of these because the photos are so small. Dave the Barbarian. So many things I haven't watched. So we'll go with Good Luck Charlie as well, because I haven't watched that. I watch some people who talk about, you know, Disney shows and everything, and they've shown some scenes from it. I watch a girl called Caitlin who's from Canada, and she does like a lot of ranking and top 10 video kind of things about Disney. And I feel the things of like worst couples or the worst breakups, Good Luck Charlie's in it. And I've always seen like the scenes from it, but I've never watched the show. I always knew Bridget from Lemonade Mouth, obviously, but she was in an episode, was it the pilot episode of Jonas? And I was being like, oh my god, that's so cool. And then like she was on it, and then like they're like, oh, this new TV show. I'm like, hey, it's that girl from Jonas in that one episode that we never saw again. But yeah, I'll put that in didn't watch, because I don't think I've ever watched an episode. It kind of started around when I stopped watching Disney Channel. I'm pretty sure the last thing I ever watched on Disney Channel was Jonas LA, or I guess like Sunny with a Chance, So Random kind of era. So yeah, it's just, it was kind of the thing where I was literally only watching it because I really love Demi, I really love the Jonas Brothers, and I was gonna watch anything and everything that they were doing. So I never really watched it, I think. So we'll go with Wizards next. I do love me some Wizards. It's going to God tier. It's definitely one of the best Disney Channel shows. Like, just, it was so great. Like, Selena's acting, like, I don't think people realize how great Selena is at acting. Not the biggest fan of her singing. Not saying she's a bad singer, just not my favourite music. I do prefer Selena Gomez and The Scene. The first 2 albums are amazing, and I just haven't really liked anything she's done solo wise. Like, I'm saying solo because it was Selena Gomez and The Scene, but when she did the other stuff like solo, I haven't been really the biggest fan. So I'm definitely, you know, for Selena and Demi, for Selena I'm more, you know, acting Selena, and then for Demi I'm more singing Demi. But, you know, like, everyone's like started talking about how great Selena is in Only Murders, and like, oh my god, she's a great actress. I'm like, she was like this on Wizards. She's always like been really good, and the characters are kind of similar in a way. Like, the comedy's just great. So really great show. I do love Wizards. I don't think I ever finished it. I don't know. Like, I'm trying to, like, I'm pretty sure I know how it ends, but I don't think I ever watched it, because I'm pretty sure Bridget Mellon was also on that. But then again, I never like got to fully see everything because of Saturday Disney and that. But I'm pretty sure there was a second movie, and I don't think I ever saw that either. So I might need to put that on my list. So next we shall go, As the Bell Rings. What a throwback. I think this might have been the thing that introduced me to Demi, because it was very big on Australian TV on I think it was definitely on Saturday Disney, that they would just randomly play it, because it wasn't full on huge episodes. It was like 5-10 minute episode kind of, you know, advert kind of things. and I remember seeing it and I really liked it, and then I'm pretty sure I saw Demi on Camp Rock, so yeah, it's pretty good. I'm gonna put in Wiggle Room. Not my favourite because, you know, some people remember it, but, you know, like, just gave me a throwback right then. Like, I don't remember the episode. I remember Tony from MKTO's on it and Demi, and I'm pretty sure that's all I can remember. And literally it's about them in between classes, so I'll say Wiggle Room because I don't remember too much about it. So I'll put in some more shows that I haven't watched. Girl Meets World, I never watched the original. I think I might have been too young for the original of Boy Meets World, and then this came out when I was like an adult, I'm pretty sure, like when after I turned 18, 19. So yeah, we'll put that. Phil the Future, I'm pretty sure that came out like, I think a bit before Raven and Lizzie, because I never saw it on my TV. We'll do that. And Andy Mack, I know the actress on it. She was in a Disney Plus movie with Skylar Astin, I'm pretty sure, about royal siblings having superpowers or something. But then she was in the Doogie Howser remake. Really like. I'm gonna go with Dog with a Blog. I don't know who the hell thought this was a good show. Haven't watched it. I've seen clips of it, but I've just always thought, who came up with this? Like, I would definitely put it in Everybody Makes Mistakes, but I haven't seen it, so we'll go with my boys. We'll go with Jonas, my favourite guys. I think they kind of like tried making Jonas and Jonas LA kind of like a Sweet Life kind of thing, how they're going to do something different. I don't know what, I think I liked season 2 more, but I do have my, you know, my things about it. You know, in season 1 it was definitely very childish, you know, silly, stupid jokes. Some of the songs you're just like, yeah. But then some of the things you're like, oh, that's a good episode. I do love Kevin's episode of Scandinavia. But yeah, like, it definitely could be a bit different. I did like, yeah, I'm still annoyed we never got a Jonas CD for season 1. Jonas LA we got one, but then we also never got DVDs for Jonas LA, and I'm just like, we just got DVDs for Jonas season 1, so. But I'm biased, obviously, they're my boys, so I'm putting it in That's My Jam, because I do love them. I do think I need a rewatch of season 2. I just never got the whole, you know, big switch from season 1 to season 2. Like, they did season 1 and Macy was the fangirl and I loved her, and then like they did Jonas LA, and then it's like, oh, hey, haven't seen you this summer because, you know, summer's just started, and oh, you look good, and then they start dating and you're just like, would that happen? But then again, who would go to school with a freaking rock star and all that kind of stuff? I don't know. So we'll put it in That's My Jam. There are things I could go on about it with. Corey in the House, never watched. Never saw it on my Saturday Disney thing. I've wanted to watch it, but I haven't. I do have Disney Plus, so I probably should watch it, to be honest, let's be real. Bizaardvark with Miss Olivia Rodrigo. I've watched 2 episodes of it. I watched the pilot earlier this year, but then I watched another one where Thomas Sanders, who's a YouTuber, he guest starred an episode. I'm like, I'm gonna watch it and see what this show's like. It looks like a big YouTube kind of space of creators and stuff, kind of, I guess, kind of like a TikTok house creation kind of thing. Yeah, I didn't really like it too much, but hey, I'm guessing some of the kids liked it. Everybody Makes Mistakes, I'm gonna put it in that. But then again, like, I don't know, maybe if I gave it a chance to watch, who knows. But good on Olivia, getting far in her career, loving her album, even though it came out like a year ago. Even Stevens, haven't seen it. Kind of like Phil the Future. Pretty sure it came out like just before I was watching Saturday Disney. I don't know if it aired on Saturday Disney. If it did, didn't see it. Shake It Up, I watched, I think, like the pilot episode because I heard like Selena did the song for the title credits. I was like, I'll watch it. It was pretty fun, you know, like I'll put it in Everybody Makes Mistake. No, wait, I'll put it in Wiggle Room because I never fully watched it, but I know a lot of people who did like it. It looked fun. It looked, you know, fun with all the dancing and the acting. And you know, Bella and Zendaya were apparently like really good on the show. I think I watched 2 episodes, but yeah, I'll put it in Wiggle Room because I know a lot of people did like it growing up. Ooh, we'll go with American Dragon. I'm forgetting the whole name actually. What is it? Something Jake Long, that's it. Jake Long. See, it just shows how long I haven't watched the show. I'm gonna put it in Wiggle Room. I loved it growing up. It was one of my favorites, but I just haven't watched it since. And I think one of the reasons I became a fan of the Jonas Brothers is because they sang the theme song for it. Like that was the first, like one of the first things I heard. I was like, oh my god, this is so cool. And then like I found out, I was like, oh my god, they sing the theme song to this TV show I loved. So I'll put it in Wiggle Room because I haven't watched it since, but I know I did like it growing up, and I feel like I still would. You know, the animation was pretty cool. You know, the guy turned into a dragon, you know, superhero, like skateboarding. I liked these kind of TV shows growing up. So next we'll go with the Queen, Miss Hannah Montana. She obviously going in God tier. I don't think I've seen every episode, but I've seen the important ones. I've seen the ones from the first seasons. I've seen who she chose. I've seen the ones where she reveals herself. I still feel kind of weird that, you know, in the whole universe she like had set the season and then the movie came out and then no one from the town told anybody who she was, and then they had another season, then she revealed to everyone who she was. Found that weird, but it's iconic. It's great. It did a lot for Disney Channel, you know. I don't think there's been a show that's come anything like it since. It created so much, like it wasn't just a TV show, it was like Miley's brand. She performed it as in concerts, and it's just like crazy that can happen. So yeah, it was definitely like an era, I guess you could say. So that's in God tier, obviously. Oh, The Proud Family. This was my jam growing up. Literally putting it in, that's my jam. Great show. I loved it. I think there's a movie or a new season's coming out, so I'll have to watch that. Might already be out, but I remember I loved it. I loved the animation. I just loved everything that was happening, and it was just so cool. And then I think Solange and Destiny's Child did the theme song, so I really love that. So put in That's My Jam. Kim Possible as well, we'll go on for That's My Jam. Love Kim Possible. Don't think it's God tier, but Christy Carlson Romano, she's God tier in Disney Channel, so you know, we love her. I did love it. I always, you know, loved the whole Kim Possible thing. Ron was always funny. Always found it weird that there was like a naked mole rat. I just really loved the evilness and also like so fun and the comedy. So we'll put in That's My Jam. We don't have many left. I'll go with Jessie, Everybody Makes Mistakes. I've only seen 2 episodes. I watched them earlier this year, obviously not target demographic, but yeah, I think came out, you know, when I turned, you know, 18 or 19 or 20. I'm sure it was good for the kids, but I didn't really like it. But then again, I was this age. We'll go with Liv and Maddie. I actually got into this show like a year or 2 ago, maybe, I think definitely 2 years ago, yeah, I think during the pandemic. I'll put in Wiggle Room. Love a show where it has twins, because I am one. Would have been cool if there were actually twins, but I do love how they do the whole Dove Cameron plays both characters. When I found out that she played both characters, I was like, how do they do that? I need to see the behind the scenes. And then you like sometimes see a show, you're like, that's double, that's a body double. Not my favorite, but I did like it. You know, I watched it in my 20s and I really did like it. I haven't finished it. I did mainly watched it for Jordan Fisher because I love him and wanted to see what he did for acting and everything. But yeah, some of the plots you just like, yeah. Didn't like the Diggy character. Just like, really? You're leaving again? You're leaving Maddie? You just got back from your overseas trip for like 6 months and now you're leaving again. But yeah, we'll put that in Wiggle Room. Could have been better. Apparently the 3rd season wasn't the best. They moved them to like LA and stuff like that. And then we'll end, we'll go and end with Queen Lizzie McGuire, obviously going in God tier. One of the first Disney shows I watched, amazing, love her. I've met Hilary. She was the sweetest. But yeah, like when you think Disney Channel, you think of Hilary Duff and Lizzie McGuire, and it's just iconic. Like, I love that, like all the God shows are pretty much just like teenage females, and you're like, yeah, suck it, guys. But it's just, you know, iconic. It's still, I was gonna wear my Lizzie McGuire shirt, but it's just like everyone remembers certain episodes and quotes, and you know, there was the movie as well, which wasn't on Disney Channel, but it just launched, like, you know, Hilary's career and her music career. So it's obviously got to go in God tier. This is my tier that I've finished with. I want to see if I want to change anything, but I don't think I do, because, you know, I've got the amazing ones of That's So Raven. People might find it weird that I've got Phineas and Ferb in the God tier, but I just think it was just such a cool time, and it's still played, and a lot of people still like it. You know, Dan's the creator, and he's like so known on TikTok, and he does all these cool behind the scenes and everything, and still creates for Disney. I really liked the show. It was so cool, and parents could watch it, and it was just fun. And you know, these girls were just, you know, they're icons of like Disney. So then I'm gonna keep it all the way it is. Maybe some people will have different opinions, but I won't, because it's mine. So so yeah, these are my finals. Tell me what yours would be, and if there's a show I should watch, because I'm down to watching TV shows even though they're Disney. Like, I still sometimes go back and watch, you know, Hannah Montana and Wizards, even though I'm 30. So if you want me to watch a new show, tell me. But yeah, I'm probably down to watching, because I started watching Liv and Maddie when I was, you know, like 2 years ago, because I wanted to see what it was like, and been like, oh, what do they do for the twins? So, and I really liked it. Maybe I'll keep watching that. Maybe I'll go watch that now, because I haven't finished it. I don't know when. I think I'm up to season 2. But yeah, so that's my final ones. There's a lot of ones I haven't watched, and that's not my fault, guys. It's not my fault. I grew up, you know, I was born in 92 and I graduated high school in 2009, so a lot of these, I think, came out after that. So there's my final list. I hope you like it. Let me know if you want me to do any more. I'm down to do that. Trying to think, should I do a Marvel movie one? But I feel like I'd need to rewatch every single one to know. Should I rank all Jonas songs? Should I rank, you know, Disney Channel movies, even though I haven't seen a lot of those because I didn't have Disney Channel growing up. So, and it would barely be promoted, the movies. I remember when it was, you know, because social media wasn't a huge thing as it was, you would have to find out reading a TV guide, or maybe finding out on MySpace if like it was connected. But, you know, back in Australia here, you know, you don't get everything that America gets. And I remember, I think it was a Sunday or a Saturday afternoon, and then I saw on Channel 7, which is pretty much the network that airs Disney stuff here in Australia, it's on free to air, and then I saw the advert for Camp Rock, and I was like, oh, it's the guys I like, oh my god, it's gonna be on TV. And it's like airing at 4:30, and like half an hour later you're like, oh my god, it's airing. Because High School Musical and Camp Rock were probably the first Disney Channel movies I watched. I'm pretty sure I watched Camp Rock before High School Musical, because I never really saw High School Musical on normal TV. I would have to like buy the DVD or something. It's very hard as an Australian not having Disney Channel to try and watch, like, you know, Disney Channel movies or the new Disney show that your favourite's on. So it's a little bit easy now, and thank God for Disney Plus. But you know, there's still some things that Disney Plus don't have. So yeah, I hope you like this, and I'll see you next time. Hopefully the videos won't be as spaced out as everything this past year has been. I just haven't been in the mood to make videos, you know, with lockdowns and all that kind of stuff. And I thought I was gonna vlog my overseas trip, but I didn't. I was like, I'll do some TikToks. Didn't do that either. So yeah, you can follow me on all socials, Jackie Warner 13. You guys have a nice day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.